Good morning. Good morning. My name is Rodney Glover. I'm non-party affiliated candidate for governor for Florida. And I wanted to say, citizens, we have an opportunity to be proactive, not reactive to problems, but proactive to a solution because we see that problems are coming. We have the ability to constitutionally give citizens a larger foothold in the idea of controlling elected officials. That is why my campaign says legislative authority for citizens. It's giving citizens like yourself the power to not just have to react to laws, but to actually be proactive in if those laws get passed, whether or not you view them in your favor will decide if they get passed. That's using democracy. That's expanding democracy. One of the things that I need for you to understand is a lot of times the reaction is violence. The proactive approach is running for an office like I'm doing and telling the citizens that I'm going to ensure that I give you a much more firmer and broader reaching legislative voice so that your opinion has weight so that it weighs in. If you are all paying attention, and even if you're not, the Supreme Court, the 160 individuals in the state of Florida. So we got the federal Supreme Court and the 160 individuals who are legislators. That's our House and our Senate. They're passing laws for hundreds of millions of people in the state of Florida, roughly estimated 23 million citizens, but in the United States of America, over 300 million citizens. And there is such a small number of individuals doing this that we are starting to have a conversation about whether or not the partisanship is a problem. The reason you know it's a problem is because the laws that were passed and that we have made even more easier recently, the Supreme Court made even more recently, is the ability for large corporations or individuals who own these corporations to buy off in or pay our elected officials. And that effect is happening on the average citizen, the one who is not elected but does have to abide by the rules of law. If individuals who are paying for these things are deciding the rules of law, and we can only give that to a minority of individuals, that's our current representative democracy, then what we need to do is expand that to allow citizens to say, no, we don't want this before it gets passed. We need that access. So this campaign is to give citizens that access. I'm just asking for your support November 3rd to write my name on the ballot.